moments. I was getting on for a brief moment while I wait for me something to eat. Just to share my thoughts about being confused. Um, from the God that I know, God is not a God of confusion. Um, anything that is of the flesh is causes confusion. In a lot of my videos, you won't really so much hear me reference so much to the devil or the enemy, because I feel like we are our own enemies. The devil can't do anything to us that we don't allow ourselves to do. I cannot speak to the minds of other men, because people would do the things that they do in life. And sometimes we are victim of their minds. But other than that, I feel like we are our own devils. We are our own enemies. Yes, we come in contact with different spirits. We see that on a daily. But at the end of the day, since everything is a choice that falls back on you, when you get into a state of confusion, it's like, why are you confused? I know me, I deal with I'm in my head a lot. I can come up with 50 million ways to do one thing, but then all it does is paralyzes me and not make me move on anything. And so it's like, I know that's not of God. And I listen to, I don't know what to call them. I'm not big on titles. I know names. Well, not so much names. I know faces. But one of the spiritual mentors that I listen to is Abram Hicks. And I watched her on YouTube. Well, I watch him on YouTube. He speaks through Esther. I don't want to confuse y'all. But I listen to them. And so, like they say, take the path of least resistance. And the path of least resistance would be to stop overthinking it, for one. And just, hey, what can I do with it? What can I not do with it? If I cannot do anything with it, then hey, let's put that on the back burner for right now and deal with what I can deal with right now, instead of overthinking about what I can do about something that I'm not willing to move on right now. And I'm happy that I have these Nene moments like this, is because, when I talk through these moments like this here, it helps me put things into perspective. And so that's the reason why I hope that it helps others the way that it helps me. Because I have to talk myself through it, because all these thoughts in my head, if I don't talk them out, then I sit there and I do absolutely nothing. And before you know it, I look up and time had went on and I'm at a deadline, and then I'm rushed. And something that I could have done better if I would have allowed myself the proper time to get things done. I mean, I need to stay out of my head. So, I just want to say, God is not a God of confusion. Whenever you are feeling confused, whenever you are feeling stuck, have that conversation with yourself and just go through the things in your head, what you're overthinking about. Right now, my thing that I'm overthinking about is like, okay, well, dang, I need this and I need that. But at the same time, I don't have no desire to get up and go look for the things that I need. So how can I actually put a title or make it plain of what I want if I'm not going out to even search for what I say that I want? And so I think that's what causes all the confusion in my head, because it's like, deadline, I need to be, I want, but I don't know what avenue to take. And so, you just get stuck for a minute, but then you sit up here and you think like, hey, with everything that you do, you utilize every moment. And so what I mean by that is, every time I have these moments, I want to give a resolution of what I think it is, or what has dropped in my head. Because what dropped in my spirit right now is like, right now I work for the government, and right now the government is shut down for whatever reason. And so, you know, right now I love to drive. I enjoy looking at the scenery and things like that. So I'm driving and delivering meals to people that order meals and don't want to get out, and I deliver them their meals. And so I'm doing that just to, you know, generate a little income in the meantime, between time. And so they got different areas that you can travel to deliver meals. And so since I know generally what 3 areas I wouldn't mind living in, after I pick up my food, after I pick up my food and I put a little bit on my little tummy, then I'm going to drive in the areas that I would like to live at. And so while I'm house hunting, I will be also making money if I get a bing or two. So at the same time, I'm making money as well as going after my own desires and showing God that I'm a willing vessel to work for the things that I'm asking for in life, and not just sitting back waiting for it to just drop in my life, which a lot of the times when I overthink things, that's what I do, just sit back and wait for it to happen, because I'm paralyzed by all the overwhelming thoughts that are in my head. So if I can instill anything on you today, I would please ask you to please stay out of your head long enough to allow God, to allow the Holy Spirit to speak into your spirit, to help you speak through it and work your way through it. Work your way through it, because it's always a resolution. There's always a resolution, and it's always something that you can do, that you can enjoy doing what you're doing to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. And that is what I'm trying to do, find peace in all things that I do. And so if I find peace in all that I do and everything will flow easily to me, then hey, make some money and go look for me some houses. So y'all have a great day. God is not a God of confusion. And if you just quiet your spirit long enough, He'll bring all those thoughts into perspective and show you what you can be doing to enjoy what you are seeking. Okay? So have a great day. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.